getting in, admitting the rest of the guys. Now you have good reception. I can see you very well now. That's good.
I'm in Quetzaltenango.
Oh, all right, good. That's pretty good.
It's cold.
It is cold. I believe that. Yes. Okay. Colder than Guatemala City. Okay. Are you from Quetzaltenango?
Yes,
I love that
but
city.
I live in Guatemala.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. And now you took some time to go there, right? So visit, right? Are you
Oh,
visiting your grandparents?
para la novena de mi abuelo.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sí.
Oh, he just died then?
Yes.
Acaba
No, él falleció hace un año.
Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry about to hear that. Okay. All right. But welcome, Fernando, Christian, and Guillermo. Good to see you here. Okay. Let's see where we are now. We're going to get our correct book. Okay. And third grade, section B. All right. So how you been? How are you? Doing good. Okay. All right. Mario is telling me that he is now in Quetzaltenango. Okay. But I told him that it is a really nice place. The city is beautiful. I love the city. Kind of cold, but it's good as well. Okay. You can sleep better when you when it's cold outside. Okay. When the weather is cold, we can get a lot of ponchos and cover ourselves and sleep better. Okay, which is good. All right. We're one missing here. Okay, who is it? Okay, probably Luis Alberto is. He's missing a lot of classes lately, or getting in late. But anyway, we will talk with him later. Okay. For now, I was going to give for the attendance list, just real quick. So I'm going to mention your names: Cardona Alfaro.
Present.
Okay. Estrada Chavez is not here. Okay. Of course, it's not. Okay. Rosales Chavarria.
Present.
Thank you. Tobar Rodriguez.
Present.
All right. And Vaides Morales.
Present.
Thank you. So we have only one missing, Estrada Luis. I want to tell you about a little bit about this week. This week is going to be a review as well, okay? Una revisión from Unit 1, revisión de la Unidad 1, and see different things that I can see you have problems with, like present perfect or numbers and dates as well. I can see that you're having problems with that. We're going to watch some videos about that, okay? So just to get used to, okay, and learn a little bit more about this, all right? So also, I want to ask you, please check both platforms. One is my English Lab. See if you can get in, okay? And I assigned something just to make sure that you can get the message and you can get in or sign in, right? And also my own, okay? I want to make sure that you all are on my own, because right after, when we come back from Holy Week or Semana Santa, we're going to begin our unit number 2, okay? So now let me see. I took the liberty of seeing about this. Let me check here. Okay, right here. I'm going to share a screen so you all can see what I'm seeing here. All right. All right. What we have here is our course, okay, 9th grade, section B, level 2, okay. Settings, I'll go to settings. I like it when I'm at school because the internet is faster and we have not many problems with time, okay? So let's see here. On settings, we have the different groups that I have assigned, that have been assigned to me. Let's see, level, my grade level 2, section B. And I can see here that I have the 5 of you, okay? Cardona Guillermo, all right? Right, Estrada Luis, he hasn't been assigned yet. He hasn't signed in yet, okay? But unfortunately, he is not here with me or with us today. I will try to send it a message. Okay, so he knows about my English lab. Okay, I have Rosales Chavarria, Tobar Mario, and Baidel Morales. All right. So, okay. So, do you have any problems with this? Getting or signing into my English lab platform? ¿Tienen algún problema para entrar a la plataforma? No, no han tenido problema. Ok. Asigné algo a ustedes, pero no valía puntos. Solo era para saber si ustedes recibían, ok, la notificación y si se estaba trabajando bien. Si me vengo acá a my gradebook, I can see that Tobar Mario is the only one that has doing some attempts, okay, on reading or checking in, okay. The rest of you, probably they haven't. But anyway, it doesn't matter, okay. It's just to make sure that you are, the assigning is correctly done, okay. But anyway, like I said, next week, I will check on that. I mean, next after Holy Week, I will assign something for you to check, okay? Right now, next unit, no, unit 2, we will see things about hotel rooms, hotel room types and kinds of beds. We will learn how a hotel room is, okay? In case you haven't traveled, okay? Or how many of you have traveled to and use an hotel room? ¿Quiénes han viajado y han usado un cuarto de hotel?
What teacher, can you repeat the question, please?
Okay, sure, no problem. How many of you have used an hotel room? You, Fernando? You, Mario? Yes, and Christian?
What happened, teacher?
Have you used a hotel room? Have you
Yes.
been in a hotel? Okay. What kind of hotel? Where was it? Where?
It's
Okay. You can tell me,
uh,
I went to Puerto San Jose and I got into Posada del Quetzal Hotel, for example.
where I living now.
Where
I
and what hotel?
I living in Villanueva.
Okay, all right. How about Guillermo? Have you been in a hotel room?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. What do you know the name of the hotel? Or do you remember?
Yes, when I went to Panama, I stay in the Hard Rock. You know this hotel?
Oh, of course, yeah. I know the name of it hotel. Okay, Hard Rock Cafe Hotel. That's pretty good. Okay, oh, Hard Rock Cafe. Yes, that's the name of it. Really good. They have a team. Okay, everything is about rock, and it's pretty good. All right, all right. So that's what we're going to see in our next unit. Okay, and also how to make reservations, how to talk about this in the future with the verb will or the auxiliary verb will, okay? But anyway, now what I want you to see is a little bit about dates and years, okay? Can you see this lady right here? Okay, listen to it, please, okay? We're going to talk about this right now, okay? About dates and years. Pay attention. She will mention in British accent or British way, okay? And American English as well, okay? How do you say dates, okay, in English, in British English and American English, all right? So let's go and listen to this.
Hello everyone and welcome back to English with Lucy. Today I am going to correct an error that many of you have been making. I'm going to tell you how to say and write dates properly. Now the main thing that confuses people is the difference between American dates and British dates. Americans will say the month first, then the day, then the year. British people, however, will say the day first, then the month, then the year.
Okay, I also want to make a quick stop here. In Guatemala, we also use or write dates, okay, the same way that the British do, or the England, okay, right? First, we write the day, right? For example, today is the 22nd, right? Then the month of March, and then the year 2021 or 2021. In American way, okay, they used to they write first the month, okay, March, then the day, and then the year. We will say March 22nd, 2021 or March 22nd, 2021, right? Both ways are okay, right? Let's continue with this, all right?
So that's the main difference. I would say my date of birth is the 10th of June 1994. Americans would say June 10th, 1994. Now another error that people make is they get confused between cardinal and ordinal numbers. Here are the cardinal numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have the ordinal numbers: first, second, third, fourth, fifth. See the difference? Cardinal, ordinal.
Okay. This is one thing that we also made a mistake too, okay, sometimes, okay? For example, we say the 4th of July, 4 de julio, okay, right? En español, vamos a decir 4 de julio. ¿Qué fecha es hoy? 4 de julio. Hoy es el de, ¿qué? 22 de marzo. En inglés vamos a usar lo que son ordinal numbers, ¿ok? Ordinal numbers. La diferencia entre cardinal o números cardinales y números ordinales es esto, ¿ok? Números cardinales es los que usamos siempre. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. ¿Okay? Ordinales, que tienen un orden, podemos decir primero, first, segundo, second, tercero, third, y así, and so on, okay? So just to make sure that you know the difference, okay? She's explaining it too, but anyway, both explanations are okay, okay?
Now the abbreviations of ordinal numbers are as follows: first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. And we will always use this format when writing out dates in full. It's very rare to see an unabbreviated ordinal number in a written date. It's just a waste of space, like many things on this planet. Another error is that students often forget that we write months with a capital letter. Make sure you fully understand the pronunciation of the months of the year. If you have any doubts about how to learn pronunciation, you can see this video in the card above. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Which month is your favourite? Comment below and tell me why. So that is how you write the date. In English, the 10th of June 1994, and in American, June 10th, 1994. Now, did you hear me when I read out the British version? It's written 10th June 1994, but I said the 10th of June 1994. So, you
See, we can add, okay, these articles or artículos, we can say, all right? In this case, when we mention in Spanish, it's easier, okay? In Spanish, we say 10 de junio o el 10 de junio de 1994, okay? In English, British form, okay, or British way, you have to add it as well. The 10th of June, 1994. Remember, if we say 10 is cardinal number, but if we say the 10th, th, 10th, it becomes ordinal number, okay? It's easier after number 9, okay? Or ninth, you could say. Some people say it like this. But 11th, the 12th, 13th, etc. Okay, we can check those numbers in the next class that we have on Wednesday. Okay, but for example, this, all right, the American way, they will say June 10th, 1994. Okay, I believe she already said. Okay, see, June 10th of June. All right, this is the American. Okay, let's repeat this part.
June 1994, and in American, June 10th, 1994.
See, that's the only difference. They just switch the month, okay, the American way. First is the month, then is the day, and last is the year, okay? She has a British accent. If you pay attention to it, okay, you listen very well, you can say that she is probably more likely to be from England, okay? Or she is British because of the accent that she has, okay? The way she pronounces it. Let's listen to this.
10th, 1994. Now, did you hear me when I read out the British version? It's written 10th June 1994, but I said the 10th of June 1994. So you don't need to write the and of, but you do need to say it. If you say, my birthday is 10th June 1994, it sounds a bit weird. It sounds a bit forced and unnatural. So you want to say, my birth date is the 10th of June 1994. In American English, this is not sensible. My birthday is June 10th, 1994. Now, something else that people tend to get really confused is how to say year. With years before the millennium, 1994, we know that we split it up into two sections, 1825, 1066, 1066, for example. Now, when we get past the year 2000, it starts to get a little bit more complicated. Now, there are two acceptable ways of saying the date. You can say 20 and then the number, although with the years before 2010, you want to say 09. So you would say 2008, 2009, 2010. Otherwise, if you say 29, it sounds like the number 29. So you need to say 2009. I, however, prefer to say the full number. I like to say 2017. The important thing that you must remember is the and. It is absolutely essential that you include the and when you say a date starting with the year 2000. 2001, 2010, 2017. Now, did you hear I say I just add an extra syllable and go 2001, 2002,
she's talking about the difference in how to pronounce the dates, okay? As she said, all right, when it's before the year 2000, okay, we can split it in two. Okay, she got it right here, all right? For example, when we are reading our book, okay, What a Life, we saw different dates, okay? For example, that was something says 1901, okay? O 1901. En español no lo decimos así, obviously, okay? But in English, we can say that, okay? For example, here, 1825, instead of saying 1825. Doesn't sound too correct, okay? It is better if you split it or you cut it in half, two sections. 1825, 1066, instead of saying 1066. Now, what she's saying here is after the year 2000, okay, we can use 2001, 2002, 2003, up to 2009, okay? Then after 2009 or 2009, we can say it 20 and 10, 20 and 11, 20, okay? Or simply, as we say the American way, okay? 2011, 2012, 2013, okay? All right? For example, we are in the year 2021. She preferred to say or prefers to say 20 and 21. Instead of saying and, she say okay? Using the schwa. Schwa is a sound, okay? So let's go to this and listen to the
The full number. I like to say 2017. The important thing that you must remember is the and. It is absolutely essential that you include the and when you say a date starting with the year 2000. 2001, 2010, 2017. Now, did you hear I say I just add an extra syllable and go 2001, 2017. So I'm using the schwa sound. 2017, 2012. So there you have it. So there you have it. Your definitive guide on how to read dates in English. I hope that was useful to you. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to connect with me on all of my social media. You've got my Instagram and my Facebook, where I host a free live pronunciation lesson every Sunday at 4:30 GMT. Don't forget to give this video a like, and if this is your first time visiting, make sure you subscribe.
Okay, so what we're going to hear now is another video, different lady, okay? So we can have a better understanding of this, okay? And make sure that you practice on your dates, okay, and numbers as well. I can see that some of you have a hard time pronouncing the numbers, all right? So let's go here, okay? We're going to finish this ad, okay?
These days, there's
Another ad,
but Grammarly ensures you can meet
okay.
Hi, I'm Vanessa from SpeakEnglishWithVanessa.com. Let's talk about dates.
Now, as you can hear, she has an American accent. It is different from the previous one, okay? The other lady, okay, she has a British accent. This one has an American accent. Probably you can hear, okay, that the difference between both accents, okay? Just pay attention, please.
I'm not talking about going on a date. I'm talking about the day, the month, and the year. Today we're going to be talking about how to talk about these dates in American English. I recommend writing down any of these expressions or sentences that are new for you so that you can go back and review them and use them in your own daily conversation. Let's get started. What day is today? Today is February 8th, 2019. Notice that I used an ordinal number, 8. These ordinal numbers are first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 30th, 29th, 15th. These ordinal numbers are necessary for talking about today's date. It is February 8th, 2019. This is the most general way to describe the day. It's February 8th, 2019. But what if you want to take it up a level? You might say, what day is today? It's February the 8th. Ooh, we're adding the word the or the word the before that ordinal number. February the 8th. Or you might say, it's the 8th. It's the 8th. Or you might say, it's Friday the 8th. Notice in all of these examples, the word the comes directly before that ordinal number. It's the 5th. It's the 17th. It's the 30th. The plus the day. Let's imagine that you have to work next weekend.
Okay, let's make a quick stop here, okay? Okay, and now I'm going to ask you, okay, about, can you tell me what's today's date? Based on what we heard now, what's today's date?
March 22.
Okay, that'll be, remember that we need to use ordinal numbers, okay? Instead of saying March 22, we can say is March 22nd, okay? March 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, okay, etc. All right? So remember, okay, we have to say it in ordinal numbers. Remember, okay, ordinal numbers. Today is, we can say either way, March 22nd, okay, or today is Monday the 22nd, okay. Monday is the day, okay. The month, that'll be, or you can say today is March, or Monday, March the 22nd, okay. But don't get confused on this. Remember, at the end of these words, ordinal numbers, we have to use the th sound. See how she put her mouth when we mention the dates? Okay, that's the way it sounds pretty kind of funny. It looks funny, okay? But anyway, that's the way we have to pronounce it, okay? Remember, let's repeat this part again, okay? And see how she put her mouth, her tongue, okay, and her teeth to pronounce these numbers, okay? The ordinal numbers.
The comes directly before that ordinal number. It's the 5th. It's the 17th. It's the 30th. The plus the day. Let's imagine that you have to work next weekend. You might say, oh, I have to work on the 8th. I have to work on the 8th. Or I have to work on the 17th. It's still directly before that ordinal number. Let's talk about the next way to describe dates. The next category of dates are events. We talk about events using two different prepositions, on and in. We'll start with the first one, on, which we use to talk about the day. My birthday is on Saturday. My birthday is on the 4th. In both of these examples, the word Saturday and the expression the 4th is referring to the day. My birthday is on Saturday. My birthday is on the 4th. When's the meeting with Google? It's on Friday the 14th. It's on Friday. Here we're talking about the day. Or you could say, when's the meeting with Google? It's on the 14th. Here's a little extra tip though. Unlike in, which we're going to talk about in just a second, the word on for the day is completely optional. Let's go back to our first examples with this, and let's see what it looks like if we take out the word on. My birthday is Saturday. My birthday is the 4th. This is perfectly fine. So you've got two options. My birthday is on Saturday, or my birthday is Saturday. When's the meeting with Google? It's Friday the 14th. It's on Friday the 14th, or without the word on, it's Friday the 14th.
Okay, she's mentioning here, okay, if the word on, okay, is optional. So that means that we cannot, if we wanna use it, we can do it. If we don't, that's okay, all right? Like she said here, my birthday is Saturday, okay? Or my birthday is on Saturday. Both ways are okay, all right? Remember, when to use on and in. She will say it in using months, okay? When we use days, we use on. If we use months, okay, January, February, March, April, etc., we're going to use in, okay? That's the difference, all right? And make sure you pay attention how she's pronouncing these ordinal numbers, the 14th, the 4th, okay? All right. Just keep listening.
Both of these options are perfectly fine. Let's go on to the second preposition that we use to talk about dates, and that is in. We use in to talk about longer periods of time, months, or years. My birthday is in September. This is true. The month of September. My birthday is in September. Or we could say the year. My birthday is in 1987. We have a month and a year, and we're using in. This is required. Notice, warning, this is 100% required in the sentence. Unlike the previous preposition on, which was optional, this is 100% necessary. So make sure that when you're talking about longer periods of time, my birthday is in September, my birthday is in 2007, that's a little bit too recent, but maybe that's true for you, where you need to use in, that is required. Let's go on to talk about how we talk about years. How can you say years? Well, the most.
Okay. When we're going to use on, remember, when we talk about days, okay, we use on, okay? On Tuesday, right? On Wednesday, on Friday, right? Or we can omit this on, okay, because it's optional. We just we can say my birthday is Wednesday, right? Or Friday, etc. When we use months or years, it is necessary. You have to say it and you have to write it, okay? For example, my birthday is in October, okay? Your birthday can be in November, I believe, right? Or December. I remember that you told me about your dates, your birthdays. You were on November or not? Or was probably another date? Fernando, when is your birthday? Can you tell me the whole date of your birthday?
No.
My birthday is in 28th of October.
Okay, all right. So it's better to say October the 28th, okay? October the 28th. We can say it, but it sounds too a Spanish version, you can say. If you want to make it correct, we can say my birthday is on October the 28th, okay? Or simply October 28th, okay? That's it. How about you, Christian? When is your birthday?
My birthday is on 8th of January.
Okay, on 8th of January. It's better to say, we're going to switch it, say January the 8th, okay? My birthday is in January the 8th, okay? Sounds more American, right? And people will say, oh, okay, it's okay. But if you say it is on the 8th of October, January, they're going to say, he's not from here, okay? All right, Guillermo, can you tell me your birthday?
My birthday is on August 4th.
Okay, August 4th, perfect, pretty good, all right? How about you, Mario? Can you tell me your birthday?
My birthday is on June 6th.
Okay, okay, June 6th, all right, June 6th, all right, pretty good. Now, let's continue seeing. What we're going to see right now is the other explanation how to pronounce the years, all right? Always remember, it's better we separate these two, all right? Instead of saying 1,492, which is kind of boring, we better say it is more practical, 1492. And we have a better understanding of the date, okay, of the year, okay? Because it's different when we say 1,492. It's kind of hard to visualize, okay, in our minds the day of the number. But if we say 1492, it is easier for us to process, okay? All right, let's keep going with this, all right?
General way is to separate 1492. We're just having two numbers and putting them together. 1492. So you might say 1812. You don't need to say 1,812, just 1812. But something's a little bit different if we're talking about the first couple years of each century. What if you want to talk about this date? How can you pronounce that? We would say 1700. 1700. What about the next year after that? 1701. And then 1702, 1703. We don't say zero. Usually with dates we say O. And this is a common way to express zero. Sometimes.
Okay, what she's saying here, and you have to pay attention to this. Usually when we say the years, right, and mainly the first two, okay? For example, over here, we don't say it 1700 or 1700 because it doesn't make sense, doesn't sound correct, okay? So what we use here is 1700. It's like saying in Spanish, 1700, okay? 1700, sabemos que le vamos a poner dos ceros, ¿verdad? Pero en español suena mejor 1700. Ahí sí se puede. En inglés es más fácil así. Cuando es 17 o 1701, now we can include the word O, OH. 1701, 1702. We don't say 1701, 1702. We don't do that. We don't use it like that. We use O, okay? Let's see, we have 1 minute left. We will stop out. We have a little bit more time, okay?
You might say O instead of zero. You might hear people say that when they're talking about their phone number. So when you're talking about the
Thank you very much.
couple years,
So now we will stop time right here. Thank you very much for telling me, all right?
1609.
Okay, let's stop this. By next week, no, sorry, next week. Next class, which is going to be on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, the 24th. On Wednesday, the 24th, okay, we will check, they continue with the numbers, all right? And we're going to practice some more dates. Also numbers, just usual numbers, like 30,371,000, something like that, okay? All right, so we have less than 1 minute. Thank you for being here with me, all right? And I wish you well. We'll see you on Wednesday, okay? Thank you very much. Thank you.